Hello there, this is Melek and welcome to episode 178 of my Space Haven series. We are about to jump out of this sector and continue our journey to wherever it is that we're going. Come on, hurry up, charge it up. Come on, little Han, do it. Let's get there. Yeah. I'm so glad that's so much faster now. No, thank you. So we're in this little sector. I think we're just gonna head to the Kappa Slempenjerwelm or whatever. Isn't that like the 8-legged spider horse that Loki gave birth to and gave to his dad, not his dog. I mean, something like that, isn't it? Either way, we're going there. There's nothing more for us here. I mean, yes, there is. There's clearly opportunities to do mining and shit like that, but we're not doing that. We do not need resources right now. We are pretty damn good when it comes to the resource thing, and we're just gonna go here. Everyone's gonna go into hypersleep. Hell, even one of the prisoners. Actually, you know what? No, you can have drugs. You don't get hypersleep chambers. You get drugs. Just to maybe ward off the sickness. Oh, I can't do that. Oh dear, we're already getting off to a start, aren't we? Yeah, let's jump that one crew member's hypersleeping with a chamber. Nah, they're not crew. They're filthy, filthy prisoners. Wait, we're doing it. We're doing it. Let's go. Whee! Oh, straight through without incident. Nice. We have civilians and Cult of New Haven. Let's drop in this sector. Oh my god, there's so many civilians and merchants, and let's just keep going. I know we're in hypersleep. We don't want to... Let's just drop here and trade with these fuckers. There's got to be some good trading. We're going to pop out of hypersleep. God, look at how many there are. There's loads. Okay. I'm guessing we're gonna... Oh. Thermal thingies. Well, we don't need anything on navigation, and no one in particular on the bridge, but yeah, high thermal radiation, and we're likely to have a pulse. Oh, new missions. Okay. There's lots of new missions. I'm okay with this. Let's see what missions that we have. Set a slave free. So one of the satellite sectors, one of the satellite systems, whatever you want to call it, looks like they've got a slaver. We could buy them and set them free. I'm kind of okay with this. They all want the same slave to be free, but they're all offering very different rewards. If I switch to our resources, have a little look. Energy blocks. We don't have a huge number. I mean, 43 is quite a lot of energy blocks, but you know what I'm saying. We don't have a vast number of those. 8 energy blocks. You see, that is a corker of a reward. I think we're just going to have that. Yes, the hull blocks aren't as useful, neither are the soft blocks, but it's just the sheer number of energy blocks I'm kind of eyeing up. Although, saying all of that, let's have a little look at the advanced assembler. What does it actually take to make an energy block? I mean, it's really nothing, is it? Like, we could... I mean, I'm setting it so that we want minimum of 25 of everything. we have a little bit more than 25 of everything. Cancel red alert, re-enable industry, guys. Sorry, I kept everyone on. Yeah, everyone go on break for a bit. Okay, well, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Let me just check the temperature in case there's anywhere. Now, I think our thermoregulators are sufficient. But anyway, yeah, I want to take on one of those missions. Here we go. the fact that they're so easy to make and we've already got way more than we need suddenly makes me kind of want to accept something like this. Whereas ice, carbon, and chemicals, I mean, we've got quite a few chemicals, plenty of carbon. Ice is useful, though. It just feels like a weak reward, you know? And we don't need hyper-fuel-y stuff. We've got bloody loads of it. We don't really need much at all. I just like the idea of setting a slave free, because we can get a slave collar. So I think I'm going to go for the weird... No, fuck it. We're going to go for this reward, and then we're just going to recycle things down. Can you make it automatically do that? So I'm going to accept this mission. And we're going to go and find this slave. I think I'm just going to buy the slave. And once they're on board as a refugee, we can probably destroy the pirates at that point. Not the pirates, the slavers. We don't like slavers. We're not really at war with them, but we don't like them. But I feel like we've got a decent enough ship now that we can push our luck. But trading. I'm going to see if there's any good trades. They really, really want some of this stuff, expensive stuff. So I'm going to give them some artificial... I'll give them our meat. I'll give them our meat. Good. Yeah, let's not go too crazy, though. Especially because it's nice to have overflowing stuff like that. I mean, especially when they're happy with lots of rifles. Yeah, because let's just get rid of the things we actually just don't want. I'm happy to get some more Energium, just to get us closer to 100, but let's see what else they've got. Nothing that's jumping out at me, but like I said before, we don't really necessarily need much. There's no ice, but there is water, so I'm just going to grab a load of ice and water and stuff. We're going to give them some more rifles. What else do we have a surplus of? Laser pistols. There we go. Accept. It's a good trade. Next ship in the line. Do they have anything we want? Well, kinda. Water's cheap. Do they have any ice? Ice is obviously a better way of storing water. Ooh, they've got noble metals. I'll have a bunch of noble metals, please. Yeah, I'm all for some noble metals. What do you want in return? Can we offload any crap? Yes, we can. Get rid of some of those. Get rid of some laser pistols. Get rid of a shotgun. Oh, that's as much as we can do. Second ship, trade, good. Third ship. Yeah, do they have anything we want? No ice. I'm still not 100% sure what the Quantronics really is used for. I don't feel like we've used, like, super blocks for anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, is there anything that uses a super block? And is it super blocks that need Quantronics? Like, I don't know. I just feel like we're missing some part of, like, I don't know. I don't know. But either way, there's no ice. We could go for more Energium. I feel like you can never have too much. Kind of never. But also, maybe just get money. Let's get rid of some SMGs. Some laser pistols. Just take the money. Fourth ship. We have so many trades going. They have anything good? Any ice? Yeah, well, we're going to stock up on as much ice as we can. We're going to give them a load of pistols. More laser pistols. Some shotguns. Oh. Maybe not. There we go. Fourth ship. No ice. But we have... Again, we don't really have anything, so we're just going to sell for money. They don't want too many pistols, but we're going to give them as much as they... Oh, I mean... Yeah. And finally, the 6th ship. No ice, bit of carbon. Just gonna go with good old... Oh wow, they don't have much money at all. Whatever, we lose a bit of money, but we get rid of some crap. So we now have 6 trades. So I'm just gonna go max speed and just let the and let it happen. I'm just gonna double check that all of our things have robots. Yep, full set, full complement of robots. Incoming ships. Oh, it's a. I didn't even click that it's a siren world. And we have military alliance coming in. We can sell some of our but we could get rid of our prisoner. The trades are happening quicker than I expected. I think if both of our ships are going and we have all of the oh, something's loading. Something's loading. So I'm gonna wait. It's a shame the research speed is not something that we benefit from. I'm assuming that this thermal radiation thing's just gonna, like, be a solar flare when it hits it. There we go. God, what a party we're having! What a party! Could you imagine what would happen if pirates then arrived in this sector as well? It would be hilarious. Okay, so, hey, military people. I have a filthy prisoner here, and we will just let them. We'll just let you take them off our hands. That's fine, you know. Apprehending pirates and bringing them to justice is what we're all about here. And also trading. And also looking at the missions, to be fair. Capturing people. So we have a slaver and a pirate, both in that satellite sector to the, I'm going to say north. But again, capturing people is really difficult because you have to kind of board them before they all suffocate to death. Which I'm just not feeling it, you know, I'm not feeling it. Kill the person, destroy the ship, sure, those things we can do. But I think I'm going to skip the military alliance missions. I'm not going to skip the trade, though. We like trade. I'm not looking to see if people want my poo. I keep forgetting to do that. But apparently, poo is not something people are particularly interested in, for the most part. These guys aren't that interested. Or rather, they don't have much that's particularly interesting. So I'm just going to sell them some random weapons. As many as they'll take. As many as they can afford. We just got so many weapons from destroying that pirate base. It was insane. And being able to just get rid of the excess is amazing, really. And to build up this money to the point where we could just buy an entire slave ship. Not just the slaves on board the ship, but the entire ship, you know? We can make them an offer they can't refuse. Okay, we're getting to the point now where I don't want to just get rid of everything, obviously. Because you get new crew members and they're not very good with weapons, so you have to kind of give them something a bit more simple. But I think that's probably about it. We're going to give them some artificial meat just to squeeze as much money out of these buggers as possible. And then leave it at that. Oof. 3 more trades. And at that point, we then need to start looking at setting slaves free. Okay. Slave transfer, well, not slave transfer, but prisoner transfer complete. We've got 1 more trade going. We're just left with the military alliance. We're about to have a bad time with a solar flare. So I'm getting someone on the shields and battle stations, everyone, please. Oh, or is that just like a measure of... I think it's just that it's very high. Oh. Okay, so battle stations are probably not needed, but we've got a bit of thermal shenanigans going on in that room there. Okay, well I'm perfectly happy building another thermal regulator. Can't build it on a window, but you can build it on like a wall just here. We could just build them in the room. There we go. I'm just going to high priority them. Again, I'm not sure exactly how the priority things work. Like, does that then make it higher priority than other jobs, or is it just higher priority than other construction jobs? Hard to say. Hard to say. I think that will then Siren World effect. Yay! I was surprised it hadn't already happened. They were normally quite regular. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Is that a ghost? What the fuck is that? Hallucination manifested by Darth Malak. But what? So, oh, there's fucking ghosts. So they're hallucinating lost loved ones. This isn't ideal. What are they all doing? They're all going off to the back of the ship. And Little Horn is now unable to work. Why are you unable to work? Is it a special... Oh, are they all having a meeting in the engine room to discuss being crazy? To discuss Cthulhu from the looks of it. They're all just having a moment. I mean, I don't know whether I should just leave them to it, you know? I mean, there's not much else I can do, to be fair. Oh. Laurel is also going in there. Well, I mean, you know, it could be worse. Gillen is building a thermal regulator, which should hopefully, at least, produce a little bit more thermal protection from these trying times. Yeah, because some of these areas are pretty damn spicy. I think I might just put a couple of thermal regulators in the toilets. Do they still having a meeting in there? Oh no, I think the meeting's mostly over now. I think the 3 leaders, maybe, are just staying back to have a conversation about Cthulhu that the others aren't privy to. I've no idea what's going on. It's probably best that I don't think about it too much. Thermal regulators have now been constructed. Temperatures are approaching normal. Yeah, I think things are fine. Should we just get out of here? Let's skedaddle. So we are now on the hunt for a slaving ship, which we believe... Should we just do a ping? Well, let's go here and here and have a little wander through here. We've got Merchant Federation coming back the opposite way. We know that there's slavers somewhere here. It's a mining station. We like stations. Ooh, bit of a nebula. What have we got? 5 more jumps. I'm gonna go back here. Slavers Guild, there they are. Yep, that cargo from all the way back at the beginning of the... Slavers, and they're all still going that way. Stop! I want to trade with you, slavey people. God damn it. Fine, I guess we're just gonna have to drop here. Let's just do a ping. Huh. Interesting. We can try and interrupt. Okay. Well, let's drop anyway. And then we can have a little look at this ship while we're here. We're going to look at this ship, make sure that nothing bad happens on the outside. You know, like drones and shit. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, cancel battle stations and all of the other things that we are keen on. Yeah, everyone go on break. Another thermal radiation thing. We should be okay now with the thermal radiation. The upgrades should work. Let's wait for the break to end. And then whoever's left awake. Team 2. Wouter's a little bit kind of crazy. Excuse me. At the moment. But I feel like it's fine. You know, what's the worst that could happen? Probably quite bad things could happen, actually. So, bugs or bots? It'll be bugs or nothing. So far... Oh, we've seen a bug! It's a bug! Well, there's a bug. And it's going to come around that corner and get shot to tiny pieces. One would hope. Pew pew! A weapon jam immediately. Game developers, you need to reduce the frequency of weapon jams. Now, like, I get that there's the idea that you could be like, well, you know, these guys have made these weapons kind of not ad hoc, but you know, they're not the best designed weapons in the world. But we build a fucking spaceship, you know? I think we can build some weapons that don't jam every single time we go on a away mission. Just you know. Just saying. To be honest, these guys can handle some fucking bugs. Bugs. Okay, well, Delta, you need to look in that direction and kill things. Ideally, kill things. Good God. Okay, this is... Oh, boy! So you keep moving. Oh, boink. Okay, you're gonna go to there, then you're gonna turn and fire. You guys are gonna back the fuck up. You're gonna go there. Oh, boy. Quick, move off by one, move! Ooh. Kill it! Kill it with death! Damn, off by one. They really did not like you. Did not like you one bit. You've had some pretty nasty injuries, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Apparently you're incredibly hungry. Why is everyone so fucking hungry? Everyone's hungry, like, all the time. Like, I know this is probably hungry work. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kill it! There we go. Well, nice destroying the door. It was good. We like it. Another door destroyed. Destroyed. I don't know why I'm stuttering suddenly. Pew! And that engine's gonna just get wrecked. But killing bugs is its own reward, really, isn't it? Why is that door spontaneously repaired itself? It kind of briefly just repaired itself. Nope, don't shoot whatever the hell that is. Off by one is feeling a little bit drowsy. Where the fuck's the remaining bug? Like seriously, where the fuck is it? Oh, hang on, there's a fucking egg over there. Oof, 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 oof. Just get in. Damn it, off by one. Delta, quick, get out there. Pick him up. It's fine. It's fine. Off by one's passed out plenty of times before. Ideally, though, you'd you know. Oh, actually automatically being carried. What is going on? There's fucking rocks. Fucking rocks. Right, well, we're gonna claim the ship, and then just tear apart and just dismantle all of the bits. The bits that are kind of useful. Engine's gonna have a bunch of bits and I don't know. There's all kinds of bits. I think, to be honest, there's not a huge amount worth taking apart. I mean, maybe the oxygen generator might be useful. Obviously, the stabilizer, the reactors, obviously, are really useful to do. We'll dismantle the kitchen. I can't remember what the kitchen will get us. Toilet's probably not much use. But either way, take that apart. And I guess we're just going to create some rules for the ship. Select all. Don't show zeros. Just get rid of those. And yeah, just do it. Oh, no, don't clean the bloody thing. I always forget things like this. Just don't. None of this. It's a shame you can't do this quicker. It'd be nice. Shame you can't do like a default. New ship default. Or maybe it should just default to... but then again, if you're like new to the game, you're not necessarily then going to think to yourself, what? Oh, the reason why they're not doing anything on the new ship that I built is because of the setting. You're not going to think that. You're not going to think that. I could just prioritize. Like this. Like, prioritizing the work on the main ship would then potentially... You can't prioritize medical facilities, but you can prioritize all the other shit. Select all. Get rid. That will basically just mean that they all stock up the goodies. Come on, fuckers. It's all happening. And then I think we're pretty much done now. We've got Android Collective coming in. Not really that bothered about them. We need to talk to the slavers. That's what we need. So with any luck, we can say, "Hi, buddies." Yep, we don't give a crap about that. We've taken what we want from it. Let's do a ping for nearby ships, see if we can pick up where the slavers are. Here they are. Where are they going, though? That's the question. Well, the slavers are heading that way, so we're going to go with them. They're then heading that way, we're going to go with them. They're then heading that way, we're going to go with them. Now they've stopped with the Android Collective. I don't know whether the Android Collective are enemies of them. Well, we're gonna find out, I suppose. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna slap myself right bang in the middle of this little group. Actually, then again, let's put it there. It's... Certainly don't... I mean, I suppose, would the slavers enslave androids? I don't even know. But either way, we need to find Kaelin Green. Not Soylent Green, but Kaelin Green. But the setting of that particular slave free will have to wait. So yeah, we're gonna free some slaves. We're probably gonna free a lot of slaves. We have money for slaves. We have nearly 300,000 credits. And was it a few thousand each normally, depending on the slave? Yeah. But next time we'll free some slaves and hopefully complete this mission. We'll get slave collars. We can do research. It's gonna be good. Maybe do a bit of trade. Because you never know, they might actually have something useful to trade. But yes, until that eventuality, I will bid you all farewell, and of course, cheerio.